Yes, sir. We are here. We are here. Live and in action. Testing, testing. Scenes looking decent. Scenes looking decent. Hold on. Probably can apply some layers as well. Why not? I'll go here. Turn this down a bit. Anyway, while going everyone, Uchiha here. It is the end of October. Yo, honestly, it's crazy how fast the year is moving. Wasn't it like, I don't know, just yesterday we did like September stream. But yeah man, shout out to those of you that are joining us tonight and probably will be maybe possibly potentially rewatching the live stream after it goes up. But yeah, the end of month subscriber stream for October is here, and we don't really do Halloween here in Jamaica per se, but you know, happy Halloween. But yeah, we're here and heading into November. How is everyone doing? This is a better question. Or is it just more of the same? You know, rinse, repeat, same shit, different day. But sometimes that's the cool reality of it still. You just have to live with that until you can do something about it. Took me forever to get something to come home. Honestly, I was basically standing to get a taxi for like an hour basically. It big, yes, it all have a crack. Wait there. Yeah man, it all have a crack. Well, I mean, I think I can able to see it like this man. If I switch over, it all have a crack. Yeah, you can see it, yeah, so well, I can probably break at any time and end my life. Yeah, Milo with the Alaska in night and some oats, you see me? So, hold on there. But yeah, we are here. True, me not eat nothing yet. I mean, obviously, by considering the time I got home, I'm just chillax for a little bit. You might say, oh shit, it's 7:30. I probably need to go wall a show on, you know, make sure so everything's set up for the stream. So, you know. Well, let me turn on or turn off this music for now here. Anyway, it's a very interesting, well, this weekend at least is going to be a very interesting weekend, to say the least. Attack on Titan, as you know, Kyle is saying here in the chat. Yo, it's crazy. After all the memes, after all the Attack on Titan, the final season, part 4, part 3, 2.0, deluxe edition, times 10, we are finally here. The final episode, and honestly, it's crazy because when it comes on to Attack on Titan, I'm not like, say, unlike a lot of person, I'm not like a 10-year watcher. I got into Attack on Titan in 2020, like fully. Yeah, it's 2020. Yeah, it should be 2020. Yeah. So it's only been like, you know, almost 4 years since I've really like fully gotten into Attack on Titan, and for me personally, it's been quite an enjoyable ride. Again, as personally, I'm looking forward to a lot of things when it comes on to this episode. One, the discussion surrounding the ending from the perspective of the anime only watchers, honestly. Um, you know, the manga in 2020. Yeah, for me, I would have watched up until I watched season one, season two, and then I would have watched season three, and then I went back and read the season three content for comparison. So, yeah, which was a very interesting experience as well. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the discussion from the community from the perspective of the anime only watchers. Of course, I'm also looking forward to seeing if the manga readers, if their opinion has evolved when it comes on to the ending, because it's been what, 2 years since the end of the manga, and I'm pretty sure discussions are still a thing up until this day. So I'm interested to see how their opinions on it have evolved, big YouTubers included, as well as, I would say, though they're evolved opinions, but they're evolved opinions on viewing the animated adaptation as well. So that's going to be interesting to say the least. The ending is very polarizing, so I'm hoping the anime adaptation kind of fixes some of this stuff, the problems I had with the ending. I wasn't as critical as some people, but I did see that there were definitely some things that could have been handled better. If memory serves right, which I still haven't gone back and rewatched them, but even my reviews, my reaction reviews, my discussion videos I would have done after the ending, and my elaborate, errand posts, I ended up giving the ending like 6.5. Like just the final chapter itself, 6.5 out of 10. And when the additional pages came on, it was like 5.5 out of 10. So I'm also interested to see if my opinion is going to evolve, So there's that, because you get different perspectives, and a friend of mine, friend slash neighbor, who might be a guest on the reaction review this weekend for that final episode. So that should be interesting. But he brought up a good point. Maybe you might have like a criticism for like a piece of like a manga chapter, or a manga in general, or anime, or just some piece of fictional work. And he kind of brought up the point that probably you view that piece of media again when you're older, or at a different age. You can probably get a different appreciation for it. Because I think one of the things is that maybe, yeah, you could say persons are looking at it under the critical lens, trying to be objective and everything. But who knows, maybe persons 10 years from now, after they go through certain things in life, maybe they'll have like a difference, like, oh shit, this ending wasn't so bad, So that could be a factor as well. What anyone says. Yes. Given that I don't know if anime onlys are going to be watching in this stream, or if everybody that comes into this stream is going to be a manga reader. I love the chaos as well, but for me, without spoiling things, certain things when it comes on to like Mikasa, that definitely needed, like, it kind of feels like, given the caliber of writer that Isayama is, that the narrative, or the whole plot thread that he introduced with Mikasa should have been, I don't know, hinted at a bit more. Some unanswered questions. The ambiguous ending with the extra pages, you can tell what, he was going for, looking back at it now, in terms of the cycle of war and everything. What else did I didn't really like? I know back then I had issue with the whole source of Titan powers and the lack of explanation, or going more in detail on that. But leaving things to the imagination was like, it was kind of like a double-edged sword when it comes on to that. I'm trying to remember all the things I didn't really like per se. In terms of the famous Eren moment, personally, I didn't really have a problem with it. I personally didn't have a problem with it, honestly. Time is involved. Yeah, true. This is true. I agree, Kyle. The next thing too is, I think at this point, for persons who have been hoping for AOE, or Akatsuki no Requiem, etc., etc., that potential, the potential for that is dead. But I have to admit, like going back and looking at the evidence and the findings that these persons have put forward, it's very interesting to say the least. It makes you kind of second guess and try to give in to the whole AOE ending theories and thing, because there are definitely some legitimate aspects in the manga versus the anime that this this is Isayama doing what I think he's trying to do? Like that type of mindset, you kind of have to kind of start questioning it, because I mean, hold on there. And before we even get into it, I've said before, if it's AOE, I don't have a problem. But if it's the manga ending, I don't have a problem with them just patching things up a bit more, kind of just expanding on things. Wait. Duh, Arashikage? Well, go on. Because, alright, for example, I'm in the trailer here, right? Let me just kind of, just in case for copyright. Just in case. Yeah, I should probably turn this down a bit more. I just want to make a comparison without spoilers. Alright. This scene here in the trailer, let me see if I can just... Yeah. Alright, so let me bring up the panel from the manga. So this is not a spoiler, just in case you don't want to be spoiled. Let's see. I have to pull up the chapter or something. Yeah. Hold on. Attack on Titan. I'm just gonna bring up 2 points in relation to AOE and call it a day, because I don't want to just stall on it for the foreseeable future like that, because the way things are looking, it might not, and more than like will not happen. I think this would have been chapter 138. Let's see. No. Hold on, peeps. Give me a second. Okay, found it. Let me just take a screenshot or something here. Without new So obviously they could change it in the final thing, right? But let me just take this off. Alright, so manga readers know what that shadow is flying over. But compared to the manga version, clearly that is a huge difference right here, to say the least. Looks like I'm not too late this month. Yeah, Bio, welcome to the stream. Yeah, not too late at all. But yeah, obviously this isn't like this is obviously not the same bird. Is essentially what I'm trying to say. Not the same bird, right? And the only other thing I'm going to bring up regarding AOE, without spoiling potential anime owners who will be watching the stream, is interesting as well. See if I can find it here. I need a better shot, but this might have to do for now. Alright, so I'm sure persons have I probably brought this up. If you've watched like any in-depth AoE videos, that Falco is apparently essential to AoE, right? So these would have been the memory shards, or the memories that Eren would have had in his monologue. Let's see, this would have been, yeah, right before arriving to Marley, essentially. And you had a bunch of memory shards here. I think it would have played out the same way like in the anime, if memory serves right. But if we look at this memory shard here, right behind this whole everything that has happened, that's obviously Falco. The same scene from the start of season 4 when Falco's on the battlefield and he's looking up. But the interesting thing is that all these memory shards are from the perspective, like the POV of Eren, essentially. And the only thing that was there when Falco was reaching up to the sky, if you remember correctly, is a bird. That in addition to the changed dialogue that Falco has at that part in the beginning of season 4 versus the manga version, like person, it's just little things like that you kind of have to question. Granted, again, it does seem like AoE is definitely not going to be a thing, but for the persons who are supporting it to the infinite power up to this point, you have to give it to them that these different tidbits from the manga to the anime, you have to at least question them at least. It's very peculiar. So that's all I'm saying. But anyway, it is what it is. That aside, honestly, this trailer is looking good. Like, and yo, Levi, bro, the man is ready to go in, dog. The man. I even think this scene here is even like additional, like fight scenes. It should be additional fight scenes. Bro, what I'm saying, yo, we can't have Levi looking like a bitch, even one-eyed and and without some fingers. We still have to make this man OP. Can't make him look can't make him look down and out, you know. So I'm here for it. I can't complain. I really can't complain about it. And then the music, bro. This looks really good, dog, honestly. And the interesting thing that I think most persons have noticed, even as the season 4 parts have gone along, is that the CGI has really improved. It just goes to show you, like, if you just don't have enough time, you don't have enough time. In this sense, they said it. Yeah, I know, which is understandable. Understandable. I mean, season 4, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 1, part 3, part 2. It's been really dragged out. Honestly, it would have been better. It would have been better to wait. Like, instead of splitting this into 2 parts, just wait and then just showing the entire thing in the movie theater. Because persons would go out to watch it. But I imagine it's just because of stakeholders and probably contractual agreements that they had to, like, oh, let's at least put out this one here and this one there. But who knows? They could pull a Demon Slayer and kind of market it a certain way and join it into one and say, oh, we're putting it in theaters for a limited time run. Or something like that, you know? So, there's that. But honestly, no matter how you slice and dice it, Attack on Titan is going to be talked about for quite a while, even after this. I mean, I can imagine there's some YouTubers like, alright, X and Y watch anime for the first time, Attack on Titan, you know? So, yo, or somebody's just trying to catch up now before Saturday. Yo, that would be wild, honestly. Completely wild. But it is what it is. I mean, the polarizing ending aside, I still think Attack on Titan is still one of them. Like it's just an amazing story. Would I still call it a masterpiece? Hmm. Yeah, I think I'll still call it a masterpiece. Well, let's see how things are handled in the anime. But what do you guys think about that? You think like having because the first part was an hour, this part is an hour and a half basically. Yeah, it would have been perfect to head into the theater to watch this. It would have been epic actually. And especially since here in Jamaica we've been getting more and more anime movies in the theaters here. Even better. Even that scene with like Levi there firing the thunder spear. You know the funny thing about this as well is that I see this scene fooling almost every anime only person. I mean, to be fair, Isayama kind of framed it that way intentionally, but it's just funny. Like, I mean, I mean, if you think about it, if you go back as an anime one, if you think about some dialogue in the previous part and think and put two and two together, it's obviously what's you can put two together and find what's really happening here. But it's just I find it funny that all anime onlys are fooled by this scene. Like, yo, Mikasa with wings? What's going on there? But understandably, some persons have decided like, yo, we're not gonna rewatch the trailer too much. We're not gonna answer. We're just gonna just wait until Saturday and then head into it. So, yeah. But it's still funny. And I hope persons aren't too confused by depending if they play it one for one from the manga and don't expand on certain scenes. I'm wondering if anime owners are going to be confused by the whole, how should I put it, like evolving priorities when it comes on to things from Eren's perspective. Because one thing persons have to realize is that Eren's priorities do not necessarily change, but they kind of get reordered as the art goes along. But it's kind of difficult because you don't really get to see things from his perspective. Because the priority changed when he quote unquote set Ymir free. So at the same time, he still did what he wanted to do as well. So there's that. The final season part 4 deluxe edition. Alright. I'm gonna drop some water in this cup here. I'll shut up when I finish. It's honestly crazy, dog. Yes. Pour a little juice. But yeah. So the only thing I'm dreading is actually working on this video. That's the only thing I'm dreading, because between the fact that this is a hour and a half, and then recording the reaction review, recording the reaction section, and then reviewing, and if I'm gonna have a guest on for like a joint reaction review, that might be like 2 hours of recording. It's crazy. And then we probably cut it down to probably like a 1 hour video. Yeah, I think more than an hour is kind of would be kind of pushing it, at least, or at least bare minimum like 45 minutes. But it's gonna be rough, man. I wonder if I should do this like on a streamer or something. But nah, It is what it is. Oh my god. Hold on there. Hold on there. Yeah, so just a bit. Let's see. Alright, so can close this. And we have the Discord. Alright, so now keeping up you guys' time, considering it is the end of month subscriber stream. So I am opening up the Discord and thing. So those of you that want to join, it's all open. Hold on, let me, yeah. But there's that. The next interesting thing that's going to be happening this weekend as well is, of course, even though I don't plan to do like reaction or videos on it, but Invincible season 2, bro. Oh, there's an early full scene. Interesting. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Between Invincible and The Boys, the Amazon series be kicking. They be hitting.
We all remember that day. For some, the pain will never fade.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to be my dad. What if that happens? What if I become him and I don't even
Is there
know?
any like confirmed count of how many like episodes we're going to be getting?
Save lives. Put me back out there.
Mark isn't like other Viltrumites. He's a good guy.
Dinner tonight.
Go save the world, Invincible.
You're way too good for me.
Who are you? I call me the Shapesmith.
There's an infinite number of dimensions, and I was born with the ability to access all of them.
Shut it down, or I take it down.
Make us.
You have no idea how much I wanted you to say that.
And the thing about going into season 2, it just seems like there's so many different like plot threads, like narrative threads going on, honestly, which is good. Different points of engagement, if I could phrase it like that. So yo, it just got hype. It's just gonna be hype and epic. I'm not going to lie.
Your powers don't make you a hero. They make you dangerous.
Of course, when the Invincible season, if he didn't get like beat up within an inch of his life.
Come and get it.
Wrong choice, asshole.
I need revenge. So arrogant, just like your father.
People of Earth, the more you resist, the worse this gets. And if you think you can stop us, don't forget, I'm
Invincible, of course. And of course, that's the next thing to look forward to when it comes on to, you know, title card drops. But November 3, isn't that Friday? Yep, that's Friday. So even this Friday night. So yeah, it's gonna be a packed weekend. Just Invincible and Attack on Titan, that's gonna be like wild, dog. Honestly. But yo, let me see. If I search like list of Invincible episodes. Yeah, probably not gonna tell me like how much it's going to be scheduled for season 2. But season 1. And a special, and that special episode with Eve was really good too. Oh, so it's just the first 4 for now, and then the last 4 set to debut in early 2024. Well, I guess it kind of gives them more time to work on our later episodes, especially if they're more action packed. But yo, fine. So it's only 8 episodes. I would think 10 would have been like a better like episode count. Only 8. I know the episodes are pretty long, like what, 40 something minutes, right? But maybe if they expand it to like an hour. Yeah, I guess we'll see. But it is what it is. Hold on. Alright, so I've been streaming for like more than half an hour already. It's crazy. Alright, so the next thing on the agenda, of course, we have to talk. We have to talk a bit about Boruto. Because I was considering like talking about this like in a dedicated video, but we can still talk about it here. And of course it's the matter of code. Wait, Andrew, well gone. As I put it in the title of the stream, it's really like things beyond code. Like, where do we go from here? It kind of feels like, yeah, we have code, we have the 10 tails, we have the more so the interpersonal omnipotence drama with Kawaki and etc, and his his goal of wanting to kill Boruto, etc. But I still think we're lacking something, and persons would say that it kind of comes back down to maybe like Boruto not having like Boruto as a series not having like the caliber of villains that quote unquote Naruto had. But it's like a genuine question, where do we go beyond it? Because I foresee code being removed out of the picture soon, or at least temporarily, or it might be like a balancing act between code and another antagonist that might take center stage. So yeah, granted, I was talking with Akil, I think it was Monday or yesterday, regarding the same topic, and the whole topic of that video I did a few months back, to say the least. Let's go back on the channel here, viewer channel. Where is it? Yeah, this one here, the whole OG Naruto story lied to you. For some reason, I think we might be getting things on the Uzumaki plan at some point. Outside of the fact that I think it would be a nice time to dive deeper into the whole Uzumaki heritage and potentially tying things back to their, whole elimination. But it still comes back to the fact that whole omnipotence, logically speaking, like retroactively would mean that a lot of things in the Naruto story weren't true, or they were based on a altered reality, so to speak, based on how omnipotence works. And probably getting an Uzumaki flashback, given that when I was talking to Akil, he was theorizing that code might be an Uzumaki, so that might be an interesting way to actually tie things back to the Uzumaki clan, and probably they might have some ties to an Otsutsuki more than likely. Andrew Ogon.
Then miss how long you been on? Miss your live reads them also. End of month streams. I mean, I say it's been a while.
Yeah, true. You weren't on that last chapter reaction review?
No, no, no.
Really? Yeah, maybe I'm just misremembering then. Alright, fair enough. But Wagwan man, how are you?
All right. This
Yes. Another day,
well,
another dollar.
yeah, man.
Yeah, we
What?
know that.
It turned chapter now this year.
Wait, say that again?
Right, third chapter this year.
Yeah,
Or fourth.
so if we're not gonna have any breaks, then you don't know, say it's just two more chapters and things, so yeah. Some persons would say the pacing is going way too slow though.
No, it feels it a go fast. Never expect this much action so early on.
I mean, consider I think the first chapter went how I expected it to go, and then we had some person kind of complaining about the second chapter in terms of kind of didn't really get as much as persons would have wanted, and then yeah, this third chapter we got a decent amount. um
Yo,
but
that aside, yo, the thunder you have me away you.
yeah, true, it's been thundering ever
From
since the
yes,
earthquake, not true.
man, from yesterday, as it thunder comes, so I have to brace myself for something, man. You know.
I say anxiety. Yeah, you put your PT earthquake the the go off, the anxiety I go off. Jado.
Yeah, but that aside, yeah, people saying that he have like flying hygiene because I hadn't seen input in the last part of the panel.
I think that might be a reach still.
Yeah, but how is going to reach there though? So you're saying like, oh, he master the time traveling now?
No, I wouldn't think so. If things are operating how I think they're operating with the frog that's on Boruto, more than likely Kashin Koji, which we hope it's Kashin Koji for real, which I don't see who else it could be. Could probably have the frog
Yeah,
eat
yeah.
Boruto and then reverse summon him.
You know what I'm thinking about it too? You remember when he did the Rasengan and they have a close up on his hand when he it code with
Let me bring it up.
it. You remember it almost look like when Minato put the flying raging thing on Obito, it's almost like that.
Yeah, man, I'm looking back on it. It's around. This is
Alright, see it right here. Wait,
no, not yet.
go on.
Yeah, and then focus on his
Alright.
hand.
You see what I'm talking about is like focus right there. Like,
I mean, if I end up
you're
being
probably
wrong,
reading. Yeah, probably reading into it too much, but
probably. Because I mean, if I end up being wrong, fine. But I highly doubt that's going to be the case. Because I mean, even going back down to way after that, hold on. Oh, just see the part with Kashin Koji, quote unquote, talking. Close return to base. Inside the 10 tails. Hold on, not yet. Damn it, Boruto, you
wait,
bastard.
yeah.
Uh,
I'm just saying he must master the karma bite if he's going to reach there.
well, that too. So he could do that too. I don't see why not.
I'm not
Honestly.
seeing Boruto using karma anytime soon though. That's my problem. I don't see him using it for a good while
Why?
because
Why
of
you
what
think so?
happened because of what happened in 3 years. I don't know what happened, but I feel said a plot line like that he doesn't want to use it.
Something similar to like Naruto, like, oh, I'm not going to use the Nine Tails again. I'm going to focus on my new jutsu
Yeah,
or Sage mode, kind of like that.
ex- exactly.
And possibly, but I doubt it's going to be the
And
case.
on top of
Don't.
that, wonder how Cork is going to react to this because Boruto basically just ignore him and just like, what, back to business anyways. And then
Hmm.
straight back to Tails and so Cork is still right there looking at while he's talking to the toad. So is he just going to leave Cork like that and just that's it?
Well, if it comes to that, then fine. Either that or if he opens a portal and then Kawaki jumps in or creates a portal of his own or something along the lines of that. I guess we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. But back to what I was saying though, like beyond this whole beyond Code having center stage, like how do you see the conflict going? I know we have our predictions in terms of Ten Tails may become sentient, or we'll learn more about the Ten Tails and somehow it'll become center stage, or maybe the Ten Tails eats Code and there's this weird reaction and then it becomes sentient, or something along the lines of that. But I mean,
If
how do
Boruto
you? Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
if Boruto is serious, if he meant every word that he said up to now in the third chapter, I
Yeah.
see Code dying next chapter by him.
Yo, if Code dies next chapter, bro, yo.
No,
Yo,
because
listen.
it's like the only reason Boruto don't kill him is because I'll need to know where the Ten Tails is.
But now that he
So
knows it's
either way,
there, even though really have no
it's
use
like
for Code.
exactly. And if he doesn't get rid of Code, he's going to be a problem later down when he's doing whatever he needs to get done.
Hmm.
Get what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like,
true.
yeah, they're going to kill him or seal him or something. But I don't know. I don't see Boruto killing any. Well, people say, oh, Boruto is now edgy and he's like Sasuke. No, no. He has to actually kill somebody for the sake of his goal. I'm gonna say, okay, he's not like a Naruto clone, Naruto, but an edgy version of Naruto. If he kill Code, they would say, oh, Boruto is totally different from Naruto now. Like
Hmm.
he did a 180. He's like, oh, and I'm going this part. Oh, I'm this righteous guy going to don't talk to my enemies. Although he's because Boruto kind of contradicts himself every time, throughout the three chapters. Every
In
time
what
he says,
sense?
"Oh, it's the last time." Every time he says, "Oh, it's the last time I'm talking to your Code about this, or I'm going to kill you," but he keeps on saying the same thing and not doing it. So you
Not
know what I'm
really
saying?
contradiction. I just think it's the piercing for kind of draw it out, especially since he wants to make that he wanted to make that deal with Code, like, yo, just tell me where the Ten Tails is, and you can live, fam. But I think it's and that kind of comes back to the whole piercing thing I was saying in terms of person think things are kind of going too slow.
No,
But
man, I didn't expect this much action though in the first three chapters already. Well, we're going to meet up with the ten. We're going to Boruto actually just find the Ten Tails, And I didn't say this. I should have said this first. Kawaki, every chapter is just getting more and more annoying. Just give Boruto like one chapter good without any interruptions. He complete the story easy. Code is dead, Ten Tails get killed or whatever, and we good.
true.
Only
But
problem would be like Momo.
mhm.
We don't know what's going on with him.
It's a bug.
No, I mean like Momoshiki. We don't know what's going on with Momoshiki.
Yeah,
So
more
as long
more than
because
likely, since with the fourth chapter, if they're still doing the same amount of chapters per volume, the next chapter is going to be the end of this first volume. So I think when it comes on to, I guess, probably marketing or just pushing this out, the well, probably in volume 2 we'll start getting some answers, maybe some hints of Sasuke, etc., and where the story is going to really be going. I think that's going to be the case.
well, the next chapter is going to be something big then, because it's the end of a volume.
Well, I'm hoping it will be because Like for me personally, I'm always thinking in terms of the manga in relation to the anime, because right now, if the anime were to come back, we'd still catch up really fast. But again, that's
Yeah,
another
I don't see
another
anime coming
conversation.
back. Yeah, I don't see it coming back for now.
No, no, I know that. But even if, for example, if it's even like the end of 2024, earliest,
Mm-hmm.
we still need more chapters to. Because think
Yeah.
about it, when it comes down to like original Boruto manga versus the
Well,
anime, we had like 50 something chapters before we started really adapting things. So I'm just saying,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. So it's really from that
But like I
perspective
said,
I'm looking
we
at
didn't
it.
finish, we didn't finish the first manga still. That is Naruto Next Generations. It's not
Yeah.
done.
What do you mean?
So, like, yeah, the anime didn't finish it. So,
Well, yeah, yeah,
who
yeah.
knows?
So there's that. So they could probably finish it and then still take another break, which would be interesting, I guess.
I see other but you, as what you were saying earlier, I see other villain coming in. Um, when Code is dead because I seen him die in the next chapter. If Boruto actually is meant what he meant throughout the first and second chapter.
Bro, honestly, if Cool dies next chapter. No, it's just so funny, bro, because like Koa didn't really have much screen time in the original Boruto manga, and then after Ishiki dies, like this man is being built up as this man's stronger than Jigen, and it's like, oh shit, this man's serious then, because if Jigen beat Naruto and Sasuke more or less, relatively easily, then I say, okay, so we get his limiters off, and this man just been taking L's ever since, bro. It's honestly
But
ridiculous.
just imagine who is going up against. It's like he took off his limiters. Yeah, he's the strongest. But the first opponent as he took off his limiters, who it was?
The
That
demon,
damn little
the
little
strongest in the
stupid
verse.
thing.
Yo, it's
So
not
it's like,
looking good, bro.
and
But
then
it's not.
right
It's,
after who? Who else? Right after who he fought after he took his limiter off.
well, after Demon, I guess what Sasuke and Boruto over the time skip, because we don't really see Code like fight
And
again.
even that is
So
even that is an L because he
yeah,
lost the eye.
yeah,
He
come
lost.
back. Combat lost the Boruto. And the thing is, like, his opponents are one thing, right? Cool. But it's not, it's just that the man doesn't even have like the presence, right? Like that stage presence, if I could say it like that. It's not like in like
Because
original
of the
Naruto,
first,
right? Now?
because of the first fight. If he won his first fight, it was like, oh, he's a problem. But Damien didn't even try. He just stood there and like when he got his limiter off, Damien and Ada was just looking at him like,
Okay,
okay.
cool. Cool.
What
Yo,
did he say? Like, what did he say? I feel
I
like
feel
I
like I
can
could
win
any battle arm, I wouldn't lose to
win.
anybody or something like that.
Yeah. And Damien was just looking at him like, okay.
Cool.
Look at man, I don't know.
What?
He's going to die next time. If he doesn't and if Berta doesn't kill him, Berta is the next fraud.
Voice next
No,
round.
no, just look at it. Just look at it, Sanjay. It
Yeah.
makes sense he dies. Because Berta got everything he want now. It's like, oh, I found the 10 tails. If he
Mm-hmm.
leaves Code alive, he's going to be a problem later though. Because obviously Berta finds Code is not listening. So get rid of him. Best thing. You're not going to restrain him. What are you going to use to restrain him?
This is true. To me, I don't think it's going to be straight up death. I just feel that it's going to be a case where Code is going to do something extremely desperate and risky. Um,
Oh,
Yeah, because I'm looking at it, and I've been saying through these last few Boruto videos where obviously things are kind of building up to kind of set the ten tails or whatever species you could really label them as a separate species from the Otsutsuki. Considering they can like eat even regular people. Granted, they don't really produce like a chakra fruit because of they're regular people, but it kind of brings to my attention. Maybe if we could have the ten tails or probably some clog rhyme eat code or try to probably, and with the white karma maybe we could have some weird reaction or something like that. Probably it would still take code out of the picture for a little bit while maybe like a sentient ten tails takes center stage or something like that. But I see something like that happening when it comes down to code, honestly. And
about the two Otsukis that pillars were destroyed. Probably they coming later.
There is that as well, and I think those Otsutsuki would have probably some connection to probably even why Code loved them so much, or even the Uzumaki clan, like I'm theorizing. I think that could eventually be a thing. So that's the next thing. But outside of that, it's hard to even speculate what else really. The only other thing I could like talk about in terms of like speculation or just general story conflict is the fact that Kawaki still has a semi huge or semi decent arc I think he needs to go through, because if we're interpreting the dialogue from the flash forward from chapter 1 episode 1 correctly, he gets to a point where he doesn't want to kill Boruto anymore but wants to seal him away. And if I may be reading too much into this next point, but if the clothes in Boruto are kind of reflective of this, probably the mindset of some persons, considering what Kawaki is wearing now versus what he's wearing in the flash forward, I think that's like hinting at, yo, this man still has one more semi-major thing to go through to kind of push him to, like, another conflict is on the horizon to kind of push him to a different mindset. So I think that's something we have to look forward to as well in terms of conflict. I don't know how that's going to go down, from Kawaki wanting to kill Boruto to sealing him, wanting to seal him. I don't know. But, there is definitely that we need to go through as well.
Boruto killing him is the best option. just get rid of him. Pack it. Just pack it up.
Think he can pack up? Well, then again, Kawaki hasn't showed anything right now to convince me that he can take Boruto. But who knows? Maybe next chapter I might be eating my words.
You should pay attention to the choice in our words too. Boruto said, "Oh, it's easy to kill him." When Shikamaru asks Kawaki, "Can you take him?" "Oh yeah, he's pretty word out or something like that."
I can probably take him.
So there's two differences. They're big differences. Probably and it's easy.
True. Oh my god. Well on the Kyle, what going on? No? Yes? Maybe? Not hearing you? He's unmuted, but not hearing you. Me? Oh yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah. The mic, but yeah. That's alright, man. You're good.
Yeah, man, not too bad, man. They just try chillaxing our way. We're just chilling, bro. We're just chilling. Subscriber streaming like go already.
You're talking about the death of Code.
Yeah, man, kill him.
Yeah, no.
Everybody wants to see that. I want to see that up more. I want to see 10 tails grab him and bite him.
Oh, I feel like it's not going to happen for real.
I want to see a Madara thing go on film too.
Yeah, man. Probably that's not Boruto killing.
Either that or Kishimoto is really just building this man up for like the greatest comeback in history, brother.
No, man, no. It's too late. Too late.
Maybe I
It's
say
still
too late.
it's still trash.
Ah boy, rough.
They lose 2 times. Oh, more than 2 times. You from your born, you're taking else, brother. Just just wrap it up. Just give up.
Let's wrap it up. Yeah, but that's what comes back to my problem is like, yeah, we can wrap up code, but where do we go from there in terms of the long run? Yeah, 2 missing Otsutsuki maybe, 10 tails maybe, but is that enough? You know, that's the thing.
And we still don't know what happened in the 3 years. And Boruto is the main character on top of it. He
Yeah.
has almost, not even almost, the whole entire world against him. So that is a plot point as well. That can drive it over.
So as
And
I keep
Shikamaru in the Hokage office not doing anything. So
Shikamaru the smart one. Remember, dog? The man's like, dog, listen. Everybody here is stronger than Madara by far. Why am I going to be going on the field? So, what am I going to do, really? So Shikamaru's a smart one,
yeah,
man.
But the thing is, yeah, Shikamaru is very smart. But what is the point of being smart if you make a plan and those people can just easily just trample over that great plan you make?
Fair point. Fair point. Ah, boy. Kyle, what do you think, man? Where do you think the story is going to go? Because I've said before, like, I think when it comes down to Boruto, we're going to just have to depend on the inter-character drama rather than like having a how should I put it, a qualitative like long-term villain. Yeah, we'll have like some major threats like Ten Tails, etc., but it seems like the more the interpersonal drama is probably going to be the cell, so to speak.
Remember, Boruto is Naruto 2.0, so we can expect pretty much the same formula, maybe a different taste of it, but more than likely the same formula. Because remember, there's a lot of questions we still haven't answered. Like, where's the guy name? The god Otsutsuki, and the other people them in the background, like the scientist dude.
Yeah, Amado.
Yeah.
Yes, this is true. Yeah, honestly, they've done a good job of keeping this man out of the story. But yeah, go ahead, Cal.
So I believe that what happened right now is pretty much the whole Naruto thing. We'll have a major threat in front of us that we'll have to deal with now. But the moment we deal with it or coming close to dealing with it, we realize, say, hey, there's another threat even bigger than before, and maybe we all have to come together now, the good guys and the bad guys, to try and defeat it, and then afterwards we can kill each other.
Kyle. Kyle. What is the main threat I was talking about a while ago? If you say code, bro, just stop. What trick? I can't take code anymore. Just pack him up. We do that.
This one is the anti-code, dog.
Well, we know the meme where we do not care meme, like, let me see if you help me.
Here to tell you right now, we don't care. We don't care.
Brother, I do that.
Brother, honestly, as I get cool,
get rid of it. Get rid of it. Bro, just get rid of it.
Well, guess we'll see it go. These next because the next chapter naturally is scheduled for obviously the 19th or 20th of this coming month. Yeah, November 20th. But Marilla says some solid even though I wait until the official release, but it seems like the chapters are leaking pretty decent quality like a few days before these last few months.
Yeah, but the translation is not good.
No? Yeah, because like even like Naruto explained, I realized even he's like been posting like his reviews like probably like a day or two early, brother. Like, yo, crazy. but it's whatever.
When's the
Honestly,
chapter coming out?
this Monday, November 20th, which is a Monday. Would have been nice if it fell on a Sunday, you know. At least I could
Yeah.
go home
Your
as a
wish.
chapter drop, as it drop. Yo, yo, more than
More
have
than
rare
1 hour.
times. I'm so lucky now. Eh?
That is for Sasuke. They need to show him up right now. It's like you have everybody worried now. We don't want him to dead. Just if he not dead, just show him. Just show him.
Well, it's kind of as I was saying, right? We're finishing this volume. Is either we're gonna get some hint or drop on it when it comes on to Sasuke, or as we go into the volume 2 now, that's when we'll get the hints in terms of what's happening to Sasuke. Because in terms of the 3 years, like I think that's gonna be reserved for when Boruto and Sarada have like at least a sit down or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's going to be it.
Look at this now.
Hey.
They said that we're talking about planets within Rasengan and so. You think he was on the moon and just looking down the planet rotate and just say, you know what? This give me a new Rasengan idea. You know?
Reach the moon now.
Remember, if I remember from the last Naruto the movie, there's still a portal what Toneri did have to the moon and thing. But I don't think that portal
Just
collapsed.
go up there and just decide to, alright, cool, I gotta just chill upon the moon for a little bit. The fuck?
It's probably Toneri after I fight with Toneri come to him and something. I don't know. Who knows?
I need to look up on this dialogue. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Let's see. Still need to see more from Boruto before, because why? You know, I know that some people are saying like, yo, it's from planetary and all this madness, and you know.
You just use some of the planet for chakra. I don't know. But nothing planetary. Planetary mode is something like some means it or destroy a planet. He's not destroying planets.
I don't know. Probably one way I'm seeing it is probably channeling the natural energy of the planet, because I mean, okay, just googling it, the Earth does rotate at 1,670 kilometers per hour. I don't know, maybe it's using the natural energy of the planet, powering his Rasengan, rotating it like that to kind of disrupt Code's chakra system or something like that. I mean, it still, you know, comes from the Hyuga, so that wouldn't be really be coming out of left field. Let's use a planetary spin. But Damon did say he is making the earth tremble, or at least the ground. There, spin. See, nifty. It's still standing.
They look like they really don't age though.
What, Damon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess with Shiba's DNA, probably them age super slow. Or so, you know, the new age Hashirama cells. Basically. Yo. Because, I mean, looking at it, even with the fact that this man, you know, got back up and then it's like, yo, why is everything spinning, fam? And then given the speed at which the earth rotates, then it could be something that's just disrupting his chakra system. Yeah. Rasengan incorporates a planet's chakra. Yeah, it's rotation. Alright, Russian through your body right now will never see it. Well, hopefully we get more context for it. Or something at some point. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll get a painfully detailed explanation of it, and then really easy way for just counter it.
Like, probably.
When
like
you attack you probably have to spin 2 times while he's attacking. Spin twice to the left, boom, negate it.
You know,
Spin too.
I say just give birth to like a one good chapter without interference, and the entire series wrap up.
We say just don't. Well, I don't lie because the way the man move now, like code's basically
Yeah,
out of the picture. You can probably get to the base, and then it's only if like Kawaki or the rest of them can't get involved, or the Tentails at the last second when it's about to actually be destroyed, like it does something. You know, it just not gonna go so smoothly. It never does.
yeah, true. But yeah, Coward, well, probably Bert had already planned this for him to just escape. Anyways, who knows?
Hmm.
Because he planned to that road on it. Or probably he's just being the ninja that he is and just plan one step ahead.
Yeah.
If this happen, I have a backup plan anyways.
Hmm. Yeah. True. Fair point. Fair point. Ah man. Hold on there. Let's go back through. I'm fearing. Kill him. Fuck him. That's all. Cool. Escape. Let's see. String searching instinct 12 seriously. Still alive. It's been 3 years. And that's the next thing I was gonna say as well. I just for some reason see the Tentails or the Claw Grime eating Code. And granted, even considering the regular droning that was there with Sarada, as she confirmed, is still alive. I mean, I don't see why Code wouldn't be able to survive, and the mixture of the white karma and the developments in his body as a result of the white karma, I don't see why that wouldn't give rise to some ridiculous results.
That's true.
Yeah. Honestly. So there's that. The only downside to this is that like but still get impression saying even though the whole world is against Boruto and thing, it just I don't know how much in depth like Kishimoto is going to go into with regards to that. It just still feels like it's going to be something left to the anime, or it's going to be just shown like in a limited fashion, like oh, brother, we'll walk up into Gara and you're probably not show Shinky or nobody. So there's definitely a possibility of that.
Yeah, they have a lot of ways to go with this.
Yeah, definitely. Electrician coach sports.
In all the ways. They have a million ways to go with this, but code is dying for sure. I get in some way. I don't know. But get rid of them, man.
But in terms of like
Sure.
more like caution code, like how do you feel about that?
The king is back.
So the king is back.
I mean, all I see is just Toads, I don't see him. So
where's it until confirmed?
Until me see him dead cold body in front of me, I won't believe anything I see.
Yo, honestly,
man, I'm trained bird.
So
Kashin Koji.
I don't remember, but refresh my memory a little. What was Kashin Koji's goal in the end?
Well, Amado just wanted to use him to, bring Ishiki out of Jigen's body, essentially, but Kashin Koji did convince her, yo, alright, no man, me can beat Ishiki and thing and finish this out and everything. But that was basically it. So that's the interesting part, because with his objective or goal in life kind of now complete, he can have him it's like a blank slate, clone a Jiraiya. Where do you go from here with him, Can have a little arc with him.
Well, probably has a different meaning because I think he realized that he was being used in the end.
Well, it's
I
gonna be
know that he
interesting to
wasn't
see.
because he went into that fight knowing, thinking that
Yeah, man.
everything would be over.
Yep. Don't know why this man thought he could have beaten Ishiki. It's crazy.
So, seeing that panel still, no, like,
Eh?
Berta looks sick in that last panel.
Yeah, bro. You know, actually, like Boruto in this last panel, based on how it looks, it
Like,
yeah, it's kind of like kitschy art style, but I guess it's easier to replicate it with that face close up like that.
yeah, for me.
Yeah,
No, you know,
definitely.
I know art style kind of look clean, way cleaner than the other chapters.
Oh,
Or
this
is
chapter?
just me?
Let me just kind
Yeah.
of skip back to like say like even chapter 2, kind of go through. Mm, I don't really say clean. What did I say? It's clean,
Well,
no?
way different because it face, as I said, face kind of look
Let's
where the
see.
face is drawn.
It is what it is, yeah, man. So, still early, but I know you say you don't think the anime is coming back for now. Any bets? Because my bet is like late 2024. Seems like it would be the best time.
Everyone said 2024. No,
Late.
dog. Then forget a good 2 year.
2 years would be ideal. I will not deny that. But you know, the stakeholders will be like, no, dog, put that thing back on air. Air 300 episodes of filler. We don't care, man. We want that money.
make it thing build up, you know. And when the do the anime, put a new coat of spray upon it, you know, fix it up.
Production, which I think is a lie.
Mineria, so clearly Andrew.
I said they said that it's already in production, but I think that's a lie.
I wouldn't necessarily say it's a lie because given, you know, what I've heard in terms of anime production or just animation in general, like even if them gonna hear it, like say maybe I don't know, January 2025, probably some work would have already have to have been started, you know. So maybe that could be the case. And but my big thing is that the new Naruto OG Naruto episodes haven't gotten a date yet. So and those still need to actually air. So until those air, we can't even give it like a solid time in terms of predicting, you know, when Boruto anime wise is coming back. But I think late 2024 would be the earliest. But as Kyle said, 2 years would be good. Cause what it was
Yeah.
I'm losing track of time. It was just this year that it ended, right?
Yeah,
Man, yeah,
this
yeah.
year.
Yeah. So even 2025 would be good. Can have a Boruto Naruto Next Generations, the final chapters. You can probably do if you like
So
extend things out. You can probably get 2 cores out of that,
a
then
quick
take a
question,
break
because
again.
I don't remember the timeline. When Naruto was airing, they had a break between Naruto and Naruto Shippuden.
In a
I
one
highly
small break.
doubt that.
Yeah, one small break, I think.
Hold on there.
It was, I think, it was a small break.
Yeah, I think there might have been a small break because I do remember finishing Naruto and then waiting a little while before Shippuden started back in 2007. Why am I feel old now? So the last episode of Naruto 220 was February 8, 2007. List of Naruto Shippuden episodes. Let's see. Nah, man. Shippuden started the week after. Yeah, yeah,
So they went right into it.
yeah, exactly. So
But here's the thing now. Here's the thing. Now, here, here is what you forget. Wait. The canon part of the original, the OG Naruto, that ended when Naruto and Sasuke finished fighting, right?
yeah, so I think that would have been 135, 136,
And then after that
around
is a
there.
shit ton of fillers,
Yeah, from
right?
like 137 to like the three quarters are 220, but the last section of 220 is canon. So
Essentially, there was a break then, right?
Alright, if you want to put it like that, then fine. There was a break. Yeah, but
God.
those filler episodes had some awesome openings, though. I will say
Yeah,
that.
the filler them did nice. I did like the OG Naruto movies before the Triple 10 movie did
Yeah,
come
the
out. Did
OG movies
really
were
enjoy
fun to
those.
watch too.
What I really enjoy, I don't know why I enjoyed it so much, is when them changed Naruto's outfit from the regular, orange jacket to, the pullover and the vest. I
Yeah.
love those. I love when them like change up certain characters too. I always love that. The OG Naruto them did nice.
I tell you, brother. I'm telling you, man. You know what would be nice? They could do a Boruto, an actual Boruto movie. Wait, Francisco Roblox. Respect for subbing.
Something there.
Um.
I
Eh?
think they're going to. I think they're going to bring back the four new episodes that they said they're going to air with Boruto right after that.
Okay, so just go right into it right after.
Mm-hmm.
They could,
But
because
they said
with
they were having problems, so I don't know.
yeah. And the fact that Bleach is done for now, even though work would be continuing on that for the next core of Bleach. Um, like, yeah, they could free up some, I guess, manpower for kind of finish that. Granted, I think they're just going to announce like the dates and thing, or premiere the episode for the OG Naruto episodes at Jump Festa in December
Yeah.
or something. It would
Yeah.
make sense. Actually,
Or
have some
probably even
substantial for the panel.
for the Boruto anime, who knows?
That too. That too. That too.
That movie can't hear this.
Yeah, because really and truly, what could happen is like Boruto Naruto Next Generations Part 2 or whatever they want to call it, fine. And then adapting up until chapter 80, give or take. And then do like a movie on the 3-year time skip or something like that, like what happened during that time.
You know what I see them doing? Making a movie on the last part of the Boruto manga that they didn't animate, and then go into the series.
So a movie on like what chapters? What 68 to 80? I don't know, bro. I don't know if that would be
A
like the
68.
best thing. Yeah, because remember so they ended off when after fighting Code in the forest, coming back. I think 68, 69 would have been the next thing to adapt.
So that wouldn't be a movie quality kind of.
It's not the quality, but it's just that it's more lore and dialogue. There's not really a lot of fighting per se. That's why I'm suggesting like they could do like a movie on the 3-year time skip. Fine. And then them could have that as buffer time. If it's like, okay, we can still get 2 blue vortex time for build up before we, go into it. Or if them want to really drag it out, them could just do like anime only content for the 3-year time skip before getting to the 2 blue vortex thing. But that's just me. I don't know you guys see it.
Well, I don't see what they're going to do with that last part. They're going to put the last part in 2 blue vortex. I see them doing it in a movie.
Hmm.
The last Boruto movie was of Momoshiki, right?
Well, technically it was a
Yeah.
Naruto movie, but you get the point.
Hey. Sure.
I mean, the subtext
So
is
Boruto is
Naruto
overdue
the
for
movie,
another movie then.
basically an actual Boruto movie,
Yeah.
basically.
Think that they censored Boruto in that movie, I think. No, not even censored. They censored Boruto overall because he was cussing and so in the trailer.
Yeah, true.
Because he was like
Um,
calling Naruto shit instead
yeah,
of
you know the
stupid.
start of his story and things, so can't bush
Yeah.
it,
As
can't
a
bush
little shitty old brat.
it. Well, the boss has matured somewhat, taking on the Uchiha, the Uchiha energy.
He was adopted, as Sparky said.
Oh.
He having nerve to fi say Boruto is adopted. Like Naruto just take him in or something like that. Nerve.
So it's it,
Brother,
man. So
didn't your
it's it.
father kick you out or something or sell you off?
Man, if I point out the Uchiha energy when him see it, man, I just that. But if you
I
pause from
think they
Boruto for a
break the
little
fourth
bit.
wall with that. It's
Yeah,
like
I
the
think that was
writers know.
intentional. Like that was definitely intentional.
Right?
But taking a break from Boruto for a little bit there. Kyle.
Hey.
Yeah, so you know what time it is. Bleach! I just want to talk a bit about those last few Bleach episodes, bro.
Bruh,
But
it feels like a little bit of a blur for me when it comes on to Bleach the final couple episodes. I mean, I remember them, but I probably have to like rewatch them and whatnot. I am
yeah.
not going to lie. I didn't think that the second core would be this strong. I thought that when them attack, oh, we're going to include this, or we're going to include that and that and this and that. Maybe it's recency bias on my side, but I really enjoyed core 2 a little bit more than core 1, to be honest.
I mean, Core 1 started with really started with a bang, especially those like first 5 to 6 episodes. Um but I feel like with Core 2 it's just the improvements with the additional material Kubo's being included, especially these last few episodes, the changes to like the Zero Squad fights, or the additions rather. Bruh. Bro, trust me, if you do whenever you're like, oh, let me just go back to the manga and check it, it's like night and day in terms of difference, bro. Like, the Zero Squad in the manga were outside of Ichibe, it wasn't really anything special if you ask me. But the anime, like in terms of the additions, trust me,
Yeah.
they've been doing some serious quality of life additions when it comes on to the anime, with these last few episodes especially. I think that's what makes it stand out for me for this core. Um and of course the addition of the lore with the Soul King, like what's shown but that's not necessarily said too, especially like during Ichigo's training and all of that. So yeah, man, definitely a strong core.
Yeah, I think when I was watching some other Bleach review videos, that's what
Yeah.
most of the youths them are say, like them really enjoy the little drops of information, them get little tidbits and whatnot. It really start tie things together, and you can start understanding what um the creator was thinking when he was like writing, but he didn't like have time for really etch it down on paper and get it like really out. But now that you have the opportunity for like work closely with the studio on this, it's like you start to realize that even though the anime is standing on its own, it's really standing on its own. You can start to see what the manga was trying to portray,
Yeah.
and you can say to yourself, all right, cool. The manga definitely stands on its own. The manga definitely stands on its own, and it has its critiques. And the anime is just like really elevate. It's telling the story in the manga, but it's elevating the story even more. And I think That's what I appreciate. It's sticking closely to the canon, what's happening exactly, but at the same time giving you a little more additions to say, yeah, this is what's happening, but at the same
Yeah.
time not retelling the same story over and over and over and over. Like, it just, I don't know. it just it just I just love how them a treat Bleach. Like, I think finally Bleach I get the treatment it deserves, you know?
True, true. It's definitely. Mm. And yo, I'm not going to lie. Even this scene with Ichibe and Yuha, in terms of that does a world of justice in terms of like understanding Yuha's motivations. Honestly, in terms of like coming
Yeah.
full circle, because I guess slight spoilers, some manga, well, anime only is, but it's like you don't really get this man like why he's doing what he's doing until like the extreme end. It's like, yo, this would have been nice before, but given how his powers work and thing, and the conversation you had with Ichibe, you can kind of put two and two together. Say, okay, cool. I can kind of understand why he's doing what he's doing. Yeah, Bio saying the animation been kind of underwhelming. What do you think about that? Do you think the animation's been underwhelming?
Ah, here's what. Here's what. I can understand where you say when it comes down to the animation being a little bit underwhelming, because in all honesty, there were scenes that I was expecting a little bit more, especially
Yeah.
like Kenpachi versus Grammy, when Kenpachi was heading towards the meteorite for really slash it. It
Yeah.
felt like it was just a throwaway moment instead of a really impactful moment, you know?
Yeah.
Out of that fight, the most impactful moment I see was Kenpachi just going beast mode. That was more impactful than anything else. But at the same time, you have to say, wasn't within the manga wasn't the greatest reveal of all, being that him finally knows him Zanpakuto's name and he can finally release it. Wasn't that, like, you get what I say?
Yeah.
So after the animation, I think I even said it to you once. It kind of feels a bit underwhelming. I think that's the point where I wouldn't really put Bleach as like anime of the year if like other anime like Jujutsu Kaisen and such wasn't in the picture. Maybe yeah. But in all honesty, I do feel like they can add a little more salt and pepper to the formula of the animation to make it a bit more impactful. The OST is on point. The story is
Definitely.
on point. The look of the characters is on point. I just think that the animation may be dragging just a little bit.
I mean, Orihime's, Orihime's outfit is definitely on point.
Hey!
I'm just saying.
What? What? Who put her in the dress there?
It was Yororichi's suggestion. The queen, the best female in the show.
No, man. No, man. Me think I would have had to do it. And the fight. Me think I would have had to do it. You know, say, man, secret pervert. You know that, right?
He's a man of culture, dog. I mean, look at this. This outfit is perfect on her. Yo, honestly. But yeah, I definitely get what Bio is saying. Like, there are some instances where, like, compared to other shows, like you are saying as well, like the animation just look kind of stiff, So I definitely get what you mean in terms of that. But outside of that, I think it's been really, really good. I'm just hoping, like, going into core
it
3.
feels like they're holding back just a little because, all right, let me give you a quick example. You remember in Core 1, the fight between Ichigo and Yuha, when him just buck Yuha and say,
Yeah.
all right, cool, Yuha, I'm going to kick some ass. Look at that animation compared to Yuha fight with Ichigo, Yuha's fight with Yamamoto. Look at those two fights compared to like I said, the Kenpachi fight. you notice that there's a difference when it comes down to the impact of those fights. Because even now people are still saying, yo, the Yamamoto fight was epic. And even the small tidbit of Ichigo going up against Yuha was epic as fuck. Like that thing was it had but
Yeah,
these
but
seem to,
definitely.
it's like they're holding back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But then again, Core 3 is going to have like so many fights, it's ridiculous. So I guess from that perspective, I understand. Because I think the first time we got like little inklings of people saying like the animation kind of stiff was back in Core 1 when Ichigo just went to Hyukomundo and he was fighting Kyoge for some parts. Like, person said, it looked kind of stiff, you know? But considering that Core
Yeah,
3
yeah, yeah.
is going to have like so many fights, and yeah, it's going to, yeah, 3 and 4 are going to be hectic. Personally, wait, before I even say this, have they confirmed when exactly in 2024 Core 3 is going to be?
No.
To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised. Rather than summer, I wouldn't be surprised if Core 3 ends up being like even in the fall. Honestly, I would not be
Yeah,
surprised at
them say
that.
it's just 2024, but I can understand where them would have positioned it, like how they positioned it the last time during, the summertime, or even in at this time frame going on to it.
Yeah, exactly. More time for really work on
So
it.
yeah, as long as I next year, you know what I tell them, take all the time you need, bro. You're doing a good job. Take all the time you need. Don't rush, no rush.
True, true. But it's been really good, bro. Bleach. I mean, what more to say? It's just that I'm I think beyond anything else, I'm just looking forward to what Kubo in conjunction with the studio is going to add, because if I'm remembering that Core 3, of course we're gonna be finishing up this fight between Ichibe and Yuha. Ichigo them gonna reach up. Of course the people them Grimjaw gonna come back fully into the picture. Aizen stuff. So there's that.
Yeah.
But they could probably add some lore with Aizen, some backstory, maybe regarding the Hogyoku, specifically probably in relation to his desire to dethrone the Soul King and all that jazz and blues. But
After Flowers captain, then Aizen become head captain. To them.
That would be wild. Trust me.
I mean, there's no Soul King, so.
Yo, that would be wild, honestly. But of course, this quarter we should be getting the God of Thunder.
You know, say that you wait, Pam. I don't think they'll. Now that I've seen Core 1 and Core 2, I don't think they'll skip it. Because you remember when I said I'm gonna skip that, and I don't think they're going to skip it. Because if they're willing for sure people being blown up and beheaded and stuff like that, I don't think they're gonna skip it. I think they're going to be men of culture, allow us degenerates to have our fill.
Fair enough. Yo, I am not gonna lie, and this is obviously going to be Core 4, but listen, the Ichigo Bankai moment, I am just waiting on it, dog. I want to see if the man them gonna really leave it as is or add nothing to it.
No man, them gonna add more to them. Definitely, I feel like that even if them gonna add like 10 or 15 extra frames to that, them gonna add more because I mean that epic moment can't be just spoiled in like literally like. I
Bro,
mean,
you remember that the manga is
really,
literally the next page, dog.
it's really the next. Yeah, read it. Yeah, read it. All right, cool. Epic Bankai release. All right. Wait, bro, just let the book on this walk. No, that then look at dirtiness, and then now, what's even worse is that the same thing happened twice. Not once, twice.
Just sick of it, brother. We're sick of Ichigo to lose stuff and have to get it back.
Go sit down, brother. Go sit down.
Honestly, it's ridiculous. But beyond that, I wouldn't be surprised if by the end of, say, core 3, this is just optimism, really and truly, but wouldn't be surprised if by the end of core 3, where Sikubo put out like a next Hellverse chapter. This is gonna be like a prediction as well. I wouldn't be surprised if we get like a anime only continuation of the Hell arc, like after them adapt like those initial chapters that Kubo might put out. I wouldn't be surprised if we just like with Kubo being the main writer same way, but just continue it from there. So Bleach seemed like it's just gonna be a thing that's going to be like, oh, Dragon Ball came back and we kind of in this constant Dragon Ball era now. Bleach just seemed like it has so much more to give for the long term right now. So yeah, I think by the end of core 3 we might see a new chapter of Bleach.
That's the hope, yes, because I've always been interested in almost anything Bleach related. So yeah. Why
Real
not?
potential. But speaking about Dragon Ball, brother, like, what do you guys think? Andrew, you as well. I don't know if you're a big Dragon Ball fan, but the whole Dragon Ball Daima situation.
What's that about?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is it going to be like back when Goku was a child, or it's everybody a baby kind of thing?
I mean, everybody gets turned into a kid, but I mean,
GT situation around.
GT-esque. I mean, next year is going to be Dragon Ball's 40th anniversary, so this series is to celebrate the 40 years of Dragon Ball. So, yeah. Personally, I'm actually looking forward to it. You actually haven't looked at the trailer, Kyle?
Nope.
I mean, probably just drop this trailer in the chat.
I'm living on kind of bubbling out. Even though I have so much free time on my hand, I'm literally still struggling to even watch a single episode.
Alright, I'm just drop the trailer in a general madness.
Okay, let me click on this and let's see what's happening.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. So yeah. So you've seen the trailer, right, Andrew?
Yeah, I saw it.
So what do you think?
Oh man, the trailer is so long.
Yeah, to tell the truth, I don't know what this story is going to be like, because I even see Piccolo and even Master Roshi as a kid. So who knows what they do with that? Is it like somebody who go on the Dragon Ball and wish them to be everybody to be a kid or something?
Well, it's more like via the Dragon Balls, yeah, but we don't know who exactly. But all we know is that they'll have to be hunting down the person that wished them to be kids again. To me personally, I don't know even where this is going to fall timeline wise. But personally, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not gonna lie. I did do a video just talking about Dragon Ball Daima and the fact that I'm looking forward to it. Because I think at the end of the day, Dragon Ball is a lot of different things to different people in different cultures. But at the end of the day, you still have what I would call.
Vegeta's so cute as a baby.
You'll have authors. You'll have authors' intent, which I think like a lot of persons don't really vibe with in the West to that degree. Like that genuine passion or reason that Toriyama wrote Dragon Ball is what he's going for with this series, and probably persons who have grown accustomed to being like, oh yo, new hair color, muscles, and like this serious tone, probably might not vibe with this. But I personally, as a person who endorses the foolishness, I'm going to look forward to it, because I just think it's just going to embody the true, genuine spirit that Toriyama envisioned for Dragon Ball.
That what's his name? Master Roshi looks exactly like Krillin.
Krillin, yeah, I know, right? It's ridiculous.
It's very funny.
It's gonna be interesting. We don't know. I don't think we know how much episodes it's going to be, but yes, we'll see. So this is something to look forward to for 2024 as well. So I'm looking forward to it. And I think it's nice because it's kind of like me going back to my roots, because I did cover mainly Dragon Ball content when I started this channel. So this should be
Yeah,
interesting.
and I was asking you why you not start cover it back.
Yeah, I probably should. Because I even did 1 and 2 like manga reviews. But they just weren't doing as well as the Boruto ones. So it's just that. But this definitely will be covered.
Okay.
Definitely.
I'm a little interested now. Fall 2024. All right, I'll set my calendar.
Yeah, and the art animation looking clean too. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Definitely clean. Definitely.
It's crazy to think 40 years of Dragon Ball. It's crazy. Yeah, I get old, Kyle.
brother, don't even remind me. Oh, yeah. I still remember to the very date when Naruto the first start air on TV, and now look where we're at. Jeez,
bro.
And you know what? Don't feel real,
brother. And you know what's funny? Next year, November, is going to mark 10 years since Naruto ended. That's insane to me, dog. It's been 10 years already.
10 years.
Yeah, I tell.
Yeah, I remember back in 2014, specifically the manga. I remember back in 2014, I was still at Yui, and yeah, I was like Yui, and me and the mans them gathered in the comment area, bring out the TV, and we're just say, yo, we're watch cause the new Naruto Shippuden episode dropped the same day. Watch the Naruto Shippuden episode, read the chapter, yo. I'm just like, yo, now I can't believe it's done, bro. This is crazy.
But then I mean, high school same way.
Good times. Yeah, I get old to Andrew, apparently. Yo, bro, it's madness, dog. Madness. But yeah, I mean, these franchise, it makes you kind of wonder, like, yo, how much longer will these franchises be making money, dog? I mean, granted, if Dragon Ball is at 40,
as long as it's making money, as long as people are watching, I don't think that there'll ever be like a fan base where dry up. Because look on One Piece, bro. One Piece I go stronger now than ever,
bro. Like, honestly, between the fresh coat of paint that the anime got, like with the current arc, what just ended basically in the anime, and the manga, trust me, as a manga reader for One Piece, man, tells that things hot right now. Like, yeah, One Piece is going strong, bro. Especially with the live action that did well, too. Yeah. One Piece will be going for a while, too. In terms of, like, the fan base. Or just projects going on. But Dragon Ball Diamond's looking good. Definitely looking good. Let's see something. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going for next year. The only thing I am actually looking forward, well, before the whole Dragon Ball thing, the only thing I was looking forward to, apart from like Bleach, like the mainstream things them that continue and whatnot, was something there like Solo Leveling. That's the only one I actually did put on my calendar for alright, cool. I definitely want to watch this because it's big for a man what reach this far. I mean, hopefully, like,
hopefully it's not a God of high school situation.
Yeah, that's exactly what me just said. Even to them that pre God of high school again, I mean, I say, yo, please, and I want it to be a little bit higher than Tower of God as well. You know,
yeah,
visual storytelling, because as good as Tower of God was, it kind of butchered a little. So
yeah, because I have a virgin run saying kids, and he used to read Tower of God, and he was saying like even like they skip out a bunch of stuff apparently.
So yeah, I just want them to do it justice, you know. Really want them to do it justice. God, I can't believe it's 2024 already. Jesus have mercy.
The 90s sound more like a I dream though. Like the further,
Bro.
Yo,
Bro.
it's crazy that.
Since the year 2000, just think about it like this. Since the year 2000 started, it's been 23 years, bro.
Bro. God, that's
like anime move from something that people bully you over to something the moment you say anime, a crowd farm around you.
Yo. Bro, it's 23 years. God, man. Can't believe it's been that long, honestly. Boy. Can you imagine 10 more years from now?
No. By them time that you're supposed to have like what? You're supposed to have your first kid, second one on the way.
Ideally. 10 years, son. Jeez.
Oh god.
Ah, God.
Oh, yeah.
Andrew,
Like,
when are the wedding, brother?
Interested to see.
No, nobody.
No, remember. Yo, no, brother. What do you think else to do, Kyle?
But yeah, make it sound like almost sound like my mother. When I wedding, sir.
Yo, brother, I just food man come on the wedding for brother, clearly.
That's our food I defend, boy.
Well, wedding, funeral, Jamaicans always defending food.
The food has to be consumed.
Where I tell you, some people go to funeral and not even know who dead.
Just for the food, brother. It's ridiculous. Honestly. Can't believe I almost a stream for 2 hours now, almost. Oh, good. Yo, what the man them say? 5 hours stream December?
Oh, yeah, man.
You know.
Gonna invite the whole crew. We did do 5 hours last December, no sir?
Yeah, man, that's
close to breaking the record, man.
I think we did break the record. Let me pull up the chat.
But you see, because you never drink your boom and your power head and them stuff, yeah? When I hold through your gut. You got your bed early with your old man syndrome.
Well on man, well on we have check it. Come almost swear we. If it was even by a few minutes, I could have swear we break it. 2022.
My PTSD's real in the bed just shake a while ago, I nearly jump up. Man, I love.
Nah, I agree with the man. Yeah, it was 5 hours, man. 5 hours and 7 minutes and 57 seconds. Man, we do it. Let's see. Yeah, Barra. Yeah, Mello was there. Free game. You, Kyle. Everybody was there. Like a smash game. Everyone's here.
So no defend a new Grand Theft next year, though.
The Grand Theft fans still holding out hope for Grand Theft Auto 6, brother? Really? They're really doing
Yeah, man, we
this?
still have hope. Still have hope. Even if we were like in, man, we still have look for it. We have text on Twitter when is a new.
Yeah, but the people them. Yeah, I would really want to see the person who have like custody of the social media just look on the Grand Theft Auto 6 tweets. It's like, yo boss, another 2,000 people asking about Grand Theft Auto 6. We'll do some Grand Theft Auto 5 DLC.
Yo, they ain't gonna stay there until somebody else take you upon their hand.
Brother, you know what them need to do? Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. The man them need to stop the stuff with that. That them need to do. Honestly. But speaking of that, we should be getting Tenkaichi 4, quote unquote, next year too.
Waiting to play the Spider-Man game, man.
It's an Xbox, man, not a PlayStation. It's unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see him told me too, so yeah.
Tenkaichi 4. But yeah, I mean, I've universally seen persons praising the new Spider-Man game as well. So
I've never played a Spider-Man game before, so
yeah.
What? Yeah, yeah, so upon brother.
look so.
Yes.
Brother, just if me would have a wish, that would be my dying one. Just yeah, me so.
So you go.
And things take a bit more, man. Man, start the gaming channel, you see me? For next year though, Daima, Xena, well not Xenoverse, Tenkaichi
No
4.
man, Sanjay.
Huh?
Sanjay, you know, so people if you get really and different kind of cussing still because never hear mention a manhwa yet.
Well,
I cannot even pick up on
well, that is true. I have not picked up any manga apart from the anime adaptations I've watched for like God High School Tour, God. What else am I miss?
Lame.
Which other manga got adapted in the last few years?
Lookism got adapted, but it was
Wait, let me.
bad. So I wouldn't advise to watch it.
Oh wow. Um. Yeah,
Yeah,
but I think no,
that
that's it.
adaptation was bad.
I feel like I'm forgetting
Brother,
something.
you need to watch some manhwas.
Like I said, there's some reaction streams or something. Or probably easy if I just read
Yeah.
them from one time,
You
because
know,
everybody
I
miss
read
would
along
like
like
even like a read along like solo leveling. I always have buck up in some
Oh,
problems
wow.
to know.
Oh,
Always a buck
yeah.
up in, because I think even like for example, even like man, if you're familiar with Roger's base, but even like he had some like
yeah.
copyright strikes even after like go through with solo leveling of the reader, all sorts of foolishness, brother. It's madness. 10:28. But definitely, if nothing else, Kyle know me. I will be watching
Reviews
solo
on it.
leveling. Yeah. We'll be checking out solo leveling.
You know which one I would
want.
advise to check out beginning after
After the something like that. I did hear about that
or
one as well.
beginning of the end or something like that.
Let me
Or
see.
beginning after the end. Yeah, beginning after the end. You should read that.
Let's see. It's a manual, right?
Yeah. Let's see how long it take him to read that.
Kyle know me though. Kyle know me. Yo, Kyle know friggin' me,
At
brother.
least here what you can do, Sanjay. Here what you can do. At least read the first chapter on a
5
stream.
chapters.
Yeah, so the first chapter of the stream. Like how they do the whole the triple undead unlock kaiju number 8 and what else when they read on the stream there
Kaiju
again?
number, yeah. Something
Yeah.
like that where you can say to yourself, alright, cool, I have it on my calendar, so I'm gonna have to at least do even one chapter.
One chapter and
do it on stream, do your first impressions and put out a video.
Is there like an official
pressure.
site or am I gonna use like
Pirated grass on top of
There's
it.
an official site, I think.
Okay, that's what I know. Alright, no trouble with the powers.
Doesn't Webtoon upload that manual?
I'd be surprised if they did not. Webtoons. Let's see. The beginning. Let's see. Ignore, quick road to no. When if you become like Chibi and just read everything. Not true, Kyle?
I guess so.
I'll find it.
An optimist reader.
Let me see. I want to fit no the beginning after the end, but I'm not see on. Nazi Pound webtoons. I guess my sister. Just not seeing it on webtoons. I'm going completed. I guess I'll see. Fair enough. Alright. I guess the only other thing, well, not the only other thing, but there's still Demon Slayer to look forward to as well for next year.
Oh yeah, that.
Man said that.
Oh yeah, God of Tower of God supposed to come next year as well too.
I would imagine because it feels like it's been forever since the first season, brother, and the trailer for the next season.
First season in like 2020 or something.
Yeah, around that because that was, I think, when we did just talk. Yeah, Commander and Many lived there, so you haven't lived at the other place. Yeah, so it's probably like 2020.
Season 2, I think. Yeah.
Tower of God season. Anyway.
Yeah, they announced it. Announced it a year ago.
A year. I feel like forever, bro. Yeah. The only other thing I say is that Mushoku Tensei had the best season of all time.
You know, someone drop it though.
Really? You finished season 1?
Yeah. Yeah, I finished season 1.
I didn't think about it. Well, at least just season 1.
Yeah, I like it, but I read beginning after the end before that, so it kind of feel like it have the same feel.
Same isekai
That's the same feel. It's without Rudy, I would say only thing that's different about it would be Rude, the main characters.
Yeah.
But trust me, the first part is like word for word, bar for bar.
Wow. Well, I guess when you have a million and one different isekais, I guess that's to be expected. Kyle, wasn't Mushoku Tensei season 2 like the best thing since sliced bread?
We're practically just follow this nigga around because he has erectile dysfunction and trying to solve it.
That's why because I feel weird watching this.
The anime actually get away with it because at the same time, as much as we're focusing on Rudy's little problems, there are little, what do I call it? It's almost like the main story take a subplot and the subplot take the main story. So I watched it. I sat down and watched it and I'm asked myself halfway through the season, what am I watching? Like, really,
man,
like big man.
I like this, so that's why I'm happy.
But
I start questioning my own life and said, what am I really again?
What may I get out of this?
I don't know. It's like, I watch this entire season for something else happen, but nothing else happened. And I have a next question. Yeah.
Sanjay and Kyle, I watched the first part of season 2, you know. Yeah. I remember seeing Reach and I'm like, think of something meaningful. You see man take
yeah, it is. It's meaningful, yes.
Like really make that question myself and say, Andrew, where really I was sitting and I watch? Yeah. If I don't watch so a million other things. Say choose 24 minutes a year a day to just watch that. We're not gonna get back. Watch a youth in 19s have erectile dysfunction.
It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. If nothing else, I do enjoy. I enjoyed this season. But I can't remember what it was. Man, and of course, Gig Up make an awesome video on it, naturally. The king of Isekais himself. Yo. But just so it's it. I imagine things like would not pick up back the way you'd have wanted to for season 3, more than likely. So I guess we'll see how things go next. Well, not season 3.
Did he get rid of it?
Yeah, he did. He finally did.
What may I talk about?
Oh no, you're talking to it.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't know. No.
Yeah. It's a wrap. Because he tricked me. He tricked me in the first half. I said, you know, something meaningful you have in that bag, like diamonds. Something. See, man, take out a piece of cloth. I said, something wrapped in that cloth or something. This is one of serious, bro.
More than serious, brother. Honestly.
And you see emotion in when you hold it to, you know, hold it close to your face.
Like when I say like, I'm nervous, brother. Like use this for kind of center myself again.
In a life and death situation, like, tell me what the fuck. Rudy, bro, one of a kind.
Yo, tell him. That just so it's it. Anyway, man, I basically wrap it up here now.
Worse, but God no. My question to the relationship now.
So it's it. Anyway, I gotta wrap it up here now. 2:11. Still if I ain't sure for tomorrow. Actually, if I am for the entire week this time. But anyway, any final words from the masses?
Kill Code.
Watch more anime. Don't go to work.
Kill Code.
Okay. We
get rid of him.
The anti-code. The anti-code equation has spoken. Yo. Alright, bros. Respect for the turnout. Same way. Don't know. We're just chilling. Do it again next month.
Yeah.
Of course, you can just sponsor me for Black Friday if you don't feel like. No pressure. Yeah,
I make more money than me. All right, cool.
Let's not. This is not about me. This is about you guys sponsoring me. Let's not. Yo, but all right, dogs. Respect.
One question. We still don't like Rachel, right?
Yeah, we still don't like her. We still don't like her. We still don't like her. Yo. All right, dogs. Respect. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. Respect for coming out to tonight's end of month subscriber stream. So hope the discussions and back and forths as per usual were somewhat entertaining. So I'll see you in the next one, I guess.